Getting up in front of your peers is never easy, especially when you're delivering an important message to your friends and teachers. To that end, we ask that you, as an audience, sit quietly and listen attentively to the performers. Respond appropriately. Show appreciation respectfully. Remain seated until you are dismissed. Today, this is an opportunity for Southwestern High School to come together and learn together. You're going to see dancing and a fashion show, hear songs and poetry. You're going to watch painting come to life and play a game. So without further delay, let the show begin.
Hello? Now we will call down the following 6 people to play Black History Month Trivia Entertainment and Sports Edition. Amari Bakari, Nick Huff, Mason Leader, Abe Soriano, Benton Storms, and Megan Wolf. Please come to these. Grab a whiteboard. After the question is read, whoever answers correctly first will win the point. At the end of the 9 questions, whoever has the most points will win a target gift certificate. Good luck. Get ready for the first question. Question 1. Who was the first African American Major League Baseball player? A. Ernie Banks, B. Jackie Robinson, C. Larry Doby, and D. Reggie Jackson. What's your name? Amar. The point goes. Correct answer is Jackie Robinson. Question 2. Name the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony winner whose last album called Bigger Love. He has recently been a coach for The Voice and is married to a famous model. He is kind of a legend in his own way. Please put that down. Name the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony winner. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Megan. Got it right. Question 3. This woman is known as the queen of all media and the richest African American of the 20th century. At one point, she was the world. You got it right. The point goes. Question 4. This professional athlete currently playing is often considered the greatest NBA player of all time. And you got the point. They tied. Question 5. This stage and screen actor, the director and producer, has been called the greatest actor in American history. He has acted in everything from Shakespeare to bad cop roles to spy films. Who is this equalizer? No. You got the point. Question 6. This rapper, singer, songwriter, and fashion icon is the first female artist to hold 100 Billboard Hot 100 entries. She has 20 US top 10 singles and the most, and a few for any female rapper. Question 7. Which tennis star and fashion design has won record numbers of competition and is currently the highest earning female athlete of all time? And the correct answer is question 8. Name the American actor, rapper, singer, writer, comedian, and director, and producer who has written for 30 Rock, cabinet, community in Atlanta, and transformed himself into rapper Childish Gambino. They saw it. Question 9. While many people do not know that the first woman to be arrested for refusing to give up her seat on a Montgomery, Alabama bus was 15-year-old Claudette Cole. Got the point. And I'm sorry. We got a tie. So it was a tie, so we're gonna have to ask you one last question. Yeah, it's just gonna answer. Here's the tiebreaker question. Which famous pop star released a music video and was also a mini horror film featuring a werewolf? And it is, and what's your name? Amar wins the game. And y'all can return to the seat. Disappointed.
The Temple Guard drill team serves to mentor young people of all ages, races, religions, and economic backgrounds. They strive
This is not a routine, so they do not know what I'm going to cause. So it takes a lot of discipline, concentration, right? I don't even know what I'm going to say half the time until they come out. They know the rules, but they do not know the order. For example, so I'm going to apply the pressure to try to mess them up a little bit. About faith. Get that face. Get that face. Get that face. Get that face right there. That face. About faith. Forward. About faith. About faith. At ease. Drum line. Forward. Yeah. Ooh. About faith. Ooh. The line's crooked. I want y'all to know that these are only about 6 months. I started a whole new crew 6 months ago. It's a lot of pressure. We've been doing this for 25 years out of Europe. A lot of discipline. Even goes into the classroom. So I appreciate y'all having us out in Southwestern. We've been here before, haven't we? A couple years ago, I think. About faith. All right, here we go. Go, man.
hear it for Temple Guard Drill Team. Please welcome our next act. This song was used in the movie about Harriet Tubman. During the film, Harriet's #1 priority is to achieve freedom for herself and for those around her. And Stand Up sends the message that you should keep going even if you are not alone. Here are Kobe Hudson, Dana Clark, Evan Holmes, a Mr. Mini-Thon contestant, and the winner of Mr. Congeniality, and Louis Tuggle as they sing Stand Up by Cynthia Erivo.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Janet. I'm the secretary of the diversity department. We're proud to thank you for our wonderful service. Our next event is going to be a competition between African attire and Black streetwear. So all of us want to say, that's who you are, where you play the moment, and where you are good. We are happy to share with you our culture and good.
So we
Leon Contestant and co-winner of the formal wear competition. Asia Ecker is wearing a traditional wax cotton garment showing pride and power. Louis Tuggle is wearing an outfit inspired by Pharrell Williams. Davina Crump is wearing a Diane dress. Nate Marshall has been inspired by Steve Urkel. Shania Watson is wearing traditional black streetwear and a bag from a black-owned business, Telfair. Will Johnson is wearing a crisscross 2000s inspiration. Kobe Hudson is wearing 90s overalls. Evan Holmes is referencing Will Smith during the Fresh Prince years. Annie Boititemo is wearing a short dress from Cameroon. Aaliyah Porco is wearing a dress from Ghana. Sabrina Smith's garments are inspired by civil rights activists. Austin Martin and Rashna Chatoon are wearing outfits inspired by Aaliyah and Tupac.
Cultural appreciation versus appropriation can be a very difficult thing to understand. How do we know if we're stepping on toes? Let's watch this video and find out.
The more you learn about the world with people in it, you quickly realize just how beautiful and diverse it is. So where's the line between cultural
appreciation, and appropriation? And why does it even matter? Here are 7 myths about cultural appropriation debunked. You're just looking for something to be offended by. It's just clothing, hairstyles, decorations, whatever. Don't you have something better to worry about? Okay, first off, it's possible to care about more than one issue at a time. The main problem with cultural appropriation comes from dominant groups borrowing from marginalized groups who face oppression or have been stigmatized for their cultural practices throughout history. Like cornrows. I mean, anyone can wear their hair in cornrows, but Black people still face stigmas for wearing them along with perfectly natural hairstyles like braids and locks. There are even companies and schools that prohibit these natural hairstyles. People have actually been fired for wearing braids. Meanwhile, fashion models and celebs like Kylie Jenner get praised for wearing cornrows. And that's the main point. One group is being penalized by institutions for wearing natural hairstyles, while the other is called edgy and stylish for doing the exact same thing. I'm doing it because I think it's beautiful and exotic. I'm just showing appreciation for the culture. Look, it's great that you find another group's culture beautiful, but in order to show you truly love it, you need to have respect and understanding. Take, for example, tribal tattoos. The Maori of New Zealand have facial tattoos with deep family meaning and cultural significance. But fashion designer Jean-Paul Gaultier used the tattoos in ads to sell sunglasses. And that's a perfect example of cultural appropriation. No matter how much the designer liked the look, he stripped the tattoo of all of its cultural meaning just to sell a product. Now, if you really appreciate something, you should respect it instead of assuming you can use it however you want. Well, I don't find it offensive, and I asked someone from that culture and they said it was okay. Well, it's not your culture that's being disrespected, so sure, you don't find it offensive. And if you know someone from that background who doesn't mind your tattoo, costume, or whatever, that's cool. But remember that one person doesn't speak for all members of that community. Whatever, fashion, art, film, music always borrows from other sources. Plus, it doesn't hurt anyone. Sure, cultural exchange has been going on since the beginning of time. But exchange is mutual and needs to be done respectfully. A couple years ago, Katy Perry did a geisha-themed performance with Japanese women dancing in the background. Not only was it super stereotypical, her outfit wasn't even from the right country. The Japanese American Citizens League said it best. The thoughtless costuming and dance routines by Katy Perry played carelessly with stereotypes in an attempt to create a Japanese aesthetic. And that kind of crushes the idea that appropriation is harmless. You're just trying to tell everyone what to think. Hello, thought police. Have you ever heard of the First Amendment? Nobody's telling you what to think, wear, or say. Marginalized people can't stop you from doing your thing, even if they wanted to. But if you think you have the right to use any cultural tradition just cause, that's where you get into oppressive territory. And if you genuinely don't care if someone is hurt by your appropriation, that's just crappy.
Thank you for listening to that. Okay, so Southwestern High School, we are lucky to have with us the winner of the Henry H. Markle Middle School Slam Poetry Contest. Sabrina Smith presented her original poem to the faculty, staff, administration, and students in the middle school last year, and she is here to present it to all of you today. Welcome, Sabrina.
historian of Diversity Club, and this assembly has been about sharing our culture, our talents with our fellow students. Shelly Fernandez, Najee Jermaine, and Annie Willis-Tenno will dance to a mashup of Tupac, Kate Block, New Boys, Guilty Beats, Mr. Easy and Quincy Arthur, C.K., Kendrick Lamar, and Malik Berry, choreographed by Shelly Najee. Let's hear it for Shelly Najee.
You'll never lie, but hey, do me a favor, call me Turk one more time. Everything quiet.
The second is called equality, and the last is called human family. You will hear a plea for respect, a monument to the resilience that we show when we get up after being knocked down, and then a reminder that we are all one family. Each poem will be presented by Dana Clark, another Southwestern high school poet, and athlete Davina Crone. While you listen, Ashley McDonald will be creating a piece of artwork that she will reveal at the end of the third poem.
Cage bird. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream to the current heights. It
twice of range. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but long for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill. The caged bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on the donkey bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams, his shadow shouts on a nightmare scream. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown, but long for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, where the caged bird sings of freedom. Equality. You declare you see me dimly, through a glass which will not shine, though I stand before you boldly, trim in rank and mark in time. You do own to hear me faintly, as a whisper out of range, while my drums beat out the message and the rhythms never change. Equality and I will be free.
Equality and I will be free. You announce my ways are one, that I fly from man to man. But if I'm just a shadow to you, could you ever understand? We have lived the painful history, we know the shameful past. I keep on marching forward, and you keep on coming last. Equality and I will be free.
Equality and I will be free. Take the blinders from your vision, take the padding from your ears, and confess you heard me crying, and admit you seen my tears. Hear the tempo so compelling, hear the blood throb through my veins. Yes, my drums are beating nightly, and the rhythms never change.
Equality and I will be free. Equality and I will be free. Human family. I know the obvious differences in the human family. Some of us are serious, some thrive in comedy. Some declare their lives are lived as truth or funny. And others claim they have really lived the real reality. The variety of our skin tones can confuse the weak to light. Brown and pink and beige and purple, tan, blue, and white. I've sailed upon the seven seas and stopped in every land. I've seen the wonders of the world, not yet one common man. I know 10,000 women named Jane and Mary Jane, but I've not seen any two who really were the single. Mere twins are different, although their features die, and lovers think quite different thoughts while lying side by side. We love and lose in China, we weep what England's moors. We laugh and love in Guinea, and thrive instead of shores. We seek success in Finland, are born and die in Maine, and mind beliefs differ in nature, we're the same. I know the obvious differences between each sort and type, but we are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike.
Thank you, Dana, Davina, and Ashley. That was awesome. Hello, everyone. I am Amy Lorca-Tango, and I am the president of the Diversity Club. Here with me, I have co-president Ruby Adams, our vice president Tamia Watson, and our culture advisor Kiki Adams, and our historian Maya Wynn. We would just like to talk to you guys about our club goals and different events our club will be hosting. The Diversity Club was created to give students a safe space to express their feelings about exclusion, racism, discrimination, microaggression, and hate, and to provide students and administration a pathway and a vocabulary for constructive conversations. To plan ways to educate our fellow students and staff about the cultures and experience of people of color, LGBTQ+, people of different religion, physical and mental abilities. To educate ourselves on important concepts through many lessons about diversity topics and peaceful self-advocacy.
The Diversity Club is partnering up with Take a Stand to host a multicultural fashion show in April, so if you're interested, please let us know. This event will be highlighting the different ethnicities and cultures at Southwestern High School, mental health awareness, and environmental sustainability. Take a Stand is organized by Ms. Anderson and is designed to help stop bullying in schools and on social media. James Baldwin said, not everything is face that his face can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's fixed. Programs like Take a Stand Week and the Diversity Club and the GSA do their best to promote effective, responsible, and respectful change to make our school more welcoming to all.
We are also working with the YWCA and the Hanover Area Diversity Alliance to plan the second annual Juneteenth event being held June 18th. Normally it is observed on June 19th, but this year June 19th is Father's Day. There will be music, speakers, entertainment, food, and activities for the children. More details will be sent out to you.
One last community event that we want you to know about is Multicultural Day at the Guthrie Memorial Library. Multicultural Day 2022 will be held on March 12th from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Various countries from around the world will be on display all throughout the building over the course of the entire day. See the library website for a list of events and activities. Before we conclude the event, we would like to thank a few people that made this possible. We would first like to thank Mr. Winters for believing in us and the rest of the administration for trusting us.
And last but not least, we would like to say a very special thank you to the two women that helped us the most. Dr. Lynch and Ms. Anderson, we thank you so much for always inspiring us. Not once did you make us feel like we couldn't accomplish something. We will forever be grateful for that. Once again, thank you.
Now, can you guys please give those women a round of applause?